Wright stepped out of his car and onto the pavement in front of the Evermore Hotel. It was one of the shining jewels in his hospitality empire, a place meant to exude class, elegance, and most importantly, respect. But lately, the reports coming in suggested anything but that. Discrimination, neglect, staff treating guests like they were beneath them. It was an infestation rotting his brand from the inside out. He could have called a meeting. He could have sent an auditor. He could have fired people from the comfort of his penthouse office. But that wasn't his style. If a problem needed fixing, he had to see it for himself. So here he was, dressed in a simple hoodie and jeans, no flashy watch, no security entourage, just August Wright, an average guest. As he walked through the front doors, he was met with indifference. Not a single warm greeting from the staff. No polite acknowledgement. He stood at the front desk for almost a full minute before he finally cleared his throat. The woman behind the counter, a 20-something-year-old with bright pink nails, tapping against her phone screen, barely glanced at him. Yeah, August took a slow breath. That's all she had to say. I have a reservation under the name August Wright. She sighed like he had just interrupted her mid-breakfast. Turning to the computer, she typed as if her fingers were weighed down by bricks. She let out another exaggerated sigh. Nope, don't see it. August arched an eyebrow. Check again. She rolled her eyes, but went through the motions. Nope, nothing. Maybe you booked the wrong place. Happens all the time. A slow, almost amused smile crept across his lips. Oh, this was going to be fun. He pulled out his phone and flashed his confirmation email. My reservation's right here. Paid in full. Would you like me to forward it to you? She barely glanced at it. Sir, the system doesn't lie. Maybe you made a mistake. August clenched his jaw. Oh, but people lie. He casually pulled out a second phone, his business phone, the one that gave him full system access. A few taps later, his reservation appeared on the screen, confirmed, booked, and, most importantly, recently deleted. By Tiffany. He looked up at her name tag. Bingo. Tiffany, he said, voice calm. Tell me something. What happens when you delete a reservation? She barely looked at him. It disappears. No big deal. He nodded. And who has the ability to do that? Only front desk staff. Why? He turned the screen around so she could see it. Her face drained of color. Her fingers twitched against the counter, suddenly very aware of what she had just done. I don't. August leaned in slightly. Why did you delete my reservation, Tiffany? Silence. She opened and closed her mouth, like a fish gasping for air. He smirked. Gotcha. Here's what's going to happen, he said, keeping his voice smooth. You're going to find me a room. Right now. Tiffany scrambled to type, her hands visibly shaking. Okay, I found a room. Which one? 1427. August chuckled. Oh, the one by the elevators? Next to the maintenance closet? With a view of the dumpsters? You really think I'm that stupid? Dead silence. Other guests had started to notice. A bellhop in the corner pretended to adjust his uniform, but August could see the flicker of curiosity in his eyes. A couple on the couch whispered to each other. He picked up the key card. Thanks, Tiffany. He gave her a knowing smile and walked off. But this wasn't over. Underscore 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 underscore. In his room, August fired up his laptop. He wanted to see just how deep the rot ran. Within minutes, his screen was filled with complaint reports, and one name popped up again and again. Tiffany. Racial discrimination. Ignoring guest complaints. Deleting reservations without authorization. She wasn't just bad at her job, she was malicious. And the worst part, she still had a job, which meant someone had been protecting her. He dug deeper. Stephen Lane, the hotel's manager. A man whose entire career revolved around avoiding confrontation at all costs. That explained a lot. August sighed. stretched his fingers, and made a call. Shut this hotel down for an internal audit. Comp every guest. Review every complaint. If someone can't do their job, they're gone. Effective immediately. The voice on the other end was stunned. Sir, you're shutting down one of our flagship locations. Damn right I am. He hung up and leaned back, sipping a glass of whiskey. This hotel would be back, but not before he tore it apart and rebuilt it properly. A knock at the door. Stephen Lane stood there, looking like a man on the verge of collapse. Mr. Wright, I had no idea you were coming. August crossed his arms. That's the problem, Stephen. You had no idea what was happening in your own damn hotel. Stephen swallowed hard. I can fix this, sir, I swear. August tilted his head. Did you fire Tiffany? Yes, sir. Just like you asked. Good. August smiled. Now pack your bags. Stephen froze. What? You heard me. You let this place rot under your nose. You should have cleaned it up before I had to. Stephen's lips trembled. But Mr. Wright, please, I need this job. August clapped him on the shoulder. Relax, Steve. I'm sure there's a roadside motel somewhere that'll love your leadership style. And with that, he shut the door in Stephen's face. Underscore 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 underscore. By morning, every guest had received a personal apology and a free stay voucher. The hotel was shut down for a full evaluation. And Tiffany, blacklisted from every hotel in his empire. August sat back, satisfied. His empire would be stronger for this. And the next time someone thought they could pull this kind of crap, they'd think twice. Because now, everyone knew who the hell he was. The CEO. The boss. The man who built this empire from the ground up. And he wasn't about to let anyone tear it down.